Man, that story sounds crazy! Like, Daniel was one of the king's biggest helpers, and the king got tricked into making Daniel do something that was illegal? That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? It sounds a lot like that story we learned last week about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The three guys are like 12, and they had to stand up for what is right, and they got thrown into a furnace because of it, but then God saved them, which is so awesome, right? And then Daniel stands up for what is right, gets thrown into a pit of lions, and then God saves him. Can you imagine how scared Daniel had to be? You know what else is crazy about this story is that Daniel was friends with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They all knew each other, they were friends, and so Daniel no doubt had heard this story about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego being saved from the fiery furnace. But that helped him. That helped him have the courage to stand up and do what is right. But man, being thrown into a pit with lions? Ooh, no thanks. Hey Wally, have you ever encountered any lions on your journeys?
Well, I have encountered many a wild animal on my journeys, but thankfully no lions, although I imagine they would be similar to that intrepid jaguar named Jeff. I mean, what a disappointment he turned out to be, am I right? I mean, he would just lie, and he was just a scoundrel. So, no, I have not come into contact with any lions. I would probably not still be here because I would be chopped meat. But I have encountered a jaguar named Jeff. What a scoundrel.
I wonder if those lions had names too. Probably not Jeff. I don't know. But Daniel had to be so scared. Can you imagine? Just because he prayed, he got thrown into a pit with lions. Man. But then God does what only God can do. He shows up, he shuts the mouths of the lions. Daniel spends the entire night just petting the lions. Hey guys. Probably not. Daniel probably spent the entire night terrified out of his mind that one of those lions was going to eat his face off still. But even though Daniel knew the consequence, knew he was going to be thrown in with these lions that were going to eat him, he did what was right. Because he surrounded himself with other people like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He had heard the stories, he had read his Bible, and he spent time every day praying. Made it a lot easier for Daniel to do what was right. See, God wants to help. God does help. He gives us peace. He gives us strength. He gives us courage. So that just like Daniel stood up and did the right thing, I can do the right thing. And you can do the right thing. And God wants to help. Recap quiz time. All right, question number 1. True or false? Daniel was friends with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Question number 2. What did Daniel do that was illegal? A, he stole tacos from a Taco Bell. B, he prayed. C, he read his Bible. Or D, he punched Wally in the face. All right, question number 3. True or false? The lions in this story had names. Trick question, we don't know! Oh! All right, question number 4. According to our big idea today, what does God want to give us? A, tacos. B, new shoes. C, God wants to help us. Or D, God wants to mow our lawns for us. All right, guys, thank you for joining us online today. If you want to join us for the scavenger hunt later, go to the link on the top of this page, ilovemychurch.org/family. If you have not signed up yet, go ahead and click that link and sign up, and someone from our team will send you an email with the information for the scavenger hunt. Hopefully, we will see all of you at 2, although hopefully not, because I don't want you all to dump gross things on my head. So never mind. Forget all of that. I'll see you next week.